Increasingly, we're living in an America where more and more people who were once denied opportunities are getting legitimate chances to prove themselves. And we're seeing it in the area, in a lot of ways, in women's sports. And let me digress for a moment. I was around when the WNBA had its cast off season. And then season number one, and I looked at these women and I said, they're okay. I don't shoot the ball terribly well. And some of their ball handling skills are suspect. Today, I look at that league and I say, I see some tremendous skill. They got women who can dunk. They got women who can pull back, crossover, and step back for a three. They got women with great post moves. And they got women who can really run the floor and pull up on a dime and knock down a three. And I'm going, wow, these skills in this abundance was not present in the league. And we're seeing these kind of gains in female sports across the board. And in particular, I want to talk to you about a young lady named, well, she's not young, she's in her 30s now, but her name is Carli. And you know her as a great soccer player. You go, Carli Lloyd? Yes, absolutely. Won championships galore. Well, she has done something recently, and she's been doing something consistently that people say this could be the first woman to play in the NFL. And you're saying, come on, Dave. Okay, well, let's build the case and let's see where it goes, because there is a pro and there is a con to this and her ability to play in the NFL. She is, without question, a great and gifted athlete, and I've really enjoyed watching her compete. And she has the heart of a lion, but she does have the body of a female, and we'll get to that a little bit later. My name's Dave Hodges, and we're going to get into Will Carli play in the NFL? We are brought to you by Healthmasters, the very best in natural health care. They've kept me off the operating table 3 times over the last several years, and you don't have to have an acute or chronic condition for Healthmasters to be of benefit to you. They're great for maintenance. Go to healthmasters.com and use the coupon code CODE5, and you're going to be amazed at the results. Wow, this is such an amazing story. She was kicking after a joint scrimmage between, I think it was the Jaguars and the Eagles. And she stepped back, says, hey, I can kick this from here. And the ball was on the 45-yard line, which would have made it a 55-yard field goal. 55-yard field goal is no small feat even for an NFL kicker. And she stepped back, and obviously without an oncoming rush, she stepped back and booted that barefooted right through the uprights. And people were like, whoa, high-fiving each other, high-fiving her, and said, this person is amazing. She is absolutely an amazing athlete, no question about it. Now, I really love her honesty. Later on, when they said, well, you could be the first woman in the NFL, she says, well, yeah, I've got to shorten my steps. I took more steps than you really should take, and you can get the kick blocked. What honesty that was. So she didn't try to glorify what she did. She was completely honest about her approach and what she'd need to do. Could she be a kicker for an NFL team? That's a very good question. Do I think she has the ability? Yes, I do. Do I fear for injury? Yeah, I'm not sure how much she weighs, but I'm going to guess she's in the 130 to 140 range. And if you have a defensive end coming in at 270 to block a kick and lays out and connects with her at the end of the kick, that's not going to end well. That is my biggest concern. As I said earlier, she has the body of a female. And because of nature and genetics and so forth, I mean, we're not built the same, and I just wonder if she can take the abuse for that kind of approach. Now, here's how I think it's possible, and this might be her path to the NFL. If you put her on the practice squad, and you're using a valuable position here that you can use to actually train someone who might make your team someday, or someone who you could use in a trade. And so keep that in mind. But if you put her on the practice squad, had her kick, had her work out with the team, and your kicker goes down, you might have someone that could step in immediately and save a game. Or you put her as the 53rd person. But the position coaches would be going nuts, especially on special teams where these numbered positions are at a premium. So she has a tough road to hoe. Would I like to see a team give her a chance and honestly compete? Absolutely would. Would that be a tremendous story? So I'm a great fan of hers. I really am. I root for her to make this happen, but I do think the odds are long and do not favor her. Well, that's it for Hodgeball, and I want to thank you again for joining us. And please share this on your social media, share it far and wide. And we'd also ask that you would give us a big thumbs up and like us. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And we'll see you back here on the next broadcast.